Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the Squatty channel, and in today's video we're going to be checking out everything that Mojang has added brand new to this new Snapshot 1.21.11 on the Bedrock edition, because sadly Mojang still has not released snapshots on the Java edition. Like, what's going on, Mojang? But it's alright. So obviously we've had a snapshot before this where they added the copper golem and everything, but we have a few new things, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first new feature is that if we go ahead here and make a copper golem just like this, oops. Alright, so if we go ahead and make a copper golem just like this and we break the chest under it, if a copper golem stays stationary for long enough, whoa, you can do that?
One eternity later.
The first feature is that if we go ahead and make a copper golem just like this, and if this copper golem stays stationary for long enough, then it will turn it into something called a copper golem statue. And this is actually something you can hold in your inventory and place around as a decoration. And basically what happens is that whatever pose the copper golem was in before it turned into a statue from oxidizing too much, it will turn into the statue, capturing it in any pose it was in while it froze. So with the statue, we can obviously use it as decoration just like a normal block, or we can actually go ahead and deoxidize it with an axe by right clicking, and we can wax it in this state to keep it fresh, or we can unoxidize it one more time to go ahead and make it alive again, and now it's walking. Nice. Alright guys, so the second new exciting feature is that if we take 6 of any stripped log, even bamboo works, and we put it in a 6 block configuration like this, we go ahead and get 6 shelves, and these shelves are actually very cool because Mojang, without giving us vertical slabs, actually gave us vertical slabs. And basically there's a lot of texture building you can do with these shelves, but you could also use them as normal shelves, so you can put basically any items you want in here just like that. And if you put a redstone torch under a shelf, well then instead of having 3 slots for your shelf, you'll have just one whole shelf. And basically what this allows you to do is take off 3 items really fast and put them back on. And yeah, you can configure your loadouts in such a way so that you could just put it on and off. Just like this. So now this shelf has a pre-saved loadout so that whenever I go up to it when there's a torch under it, it'll put these specific blocks right on the shelf. So that's pretty cool. I imagine that in the future there's going to be a lot of building hacks that YouTubers are going to make for these shelves, because for example, you can have like a wallpaper and then you can have railing on it just like that, so this would be nice on the interior of a house. You could also perhaps make shelves for a grocery store, so you could actually have a working grocery store now instead of having to use something like chests. So you can actually have items on a shelf where you could actually go ahead and reach them. And then we have a small aisle right here where we can look at the items. People could probably also make a slot machine by having banners with the number 7 on them and putting 3 banners in here. So that's also pretty cool. So there's a lot of things that you can do with shelves, which is not just storage. You could do build hacks, or you could honestly do just about anything with them. You could give texture to any build. And the third and final major feature is that every die now has its own texture, and the reason why Mojang actually created a specific texture for each die is for colorblind people. So colorblind people are probably going to have trouble distinguishing some of the colors. So with all these new texture changes, they could actually tell what dye they're using, or you could just read it in the hotbar. But yeah, I think these new textures are a nice refresh that Mojang added, and they don't look too bad. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I want to apologize for not posting for over 2 weeks. I had left my city and left my laptop behind, and I wasn't able to record. I also got a really bad food sickness, so I wasn't feeling too well when I returned. This is what Mojang has added to the snapshot. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified of my future uploads. And I want to thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Peace.